spa days, or women, just not even mothers. Women have breaks such as spa days, that we're able to take someone or afford someone to get their nails done. We're going to be doing different retreats down the pipeline. We're going to be taking girls trips. We're going to be doing Napa tours. We're going to be doing so many different things that just help women to heal, help women to breathe, help women to fellowship, help women to congregate, to get out, to just be supportive of each other, to meet each other, to love on each other. So that's really what it's all about.
You know, you hear a seminar that women can't get along together, especially Black women. So why do you care so much?
It's true that women can't get along together, especially Black women. I think for whatever reason, culturally amongst us, there's a lot of hate. And I think it's really important to remember that there's enough for us all to eat. You can have a show, I can have a show, people in our studio audience can have a show, but what's for you is for you. What God has for you is for you. There are other women supporting women groups, and that's fine. All I want to do is change one woman's life. Now, if I can change 200, 200,000, 2 million, beautiful. But if I just change one woman's life, that's sufficient for me. Yeah.
So tell me about, how did this theory come up? Was you sitting at your breakfast and just eating breakfast one day and thought of this? Like, what happened?
So we went to brunch one day as women, which we frequently did anyway, but we went to brunch one day, and we were playing a card game at brunch, one of those where you ask these in-depth question card games. And we were asking different questions, and different people were telling their story based on the questions, and they started crying. And I had this epiphany that, oh my God, as women, we're suffering in silence. Like, we have so much going on, and it's coming out at this table, and it's things they've never talked about before, and they feel comfortable enough to talk about it in front of me and in front of the other women that I had invited. And so I found in that moment that there was a need for us to get together as women and just be able to vent to each other. And I have to keep reiterating, in a safe space, because it's a horrible thing to vent to somebody. And I tell Tony, and Tony tells Felicia, and Felicia tells Tiffany, Tiffany tells Tasha. That's not cool. That's not cool. The whole purpose in being able to come to someone is to be able to trust them with what you've said. And another thing, like for women who are told secrets about other women, and you fall out with these women and you go tell their business, don't do that, because they entrusted you with something that you should take to your grave. And so it was just important to me to make sure as women that we didn't suffer in silence, and that we weren't ashamed of the things that we go through and have been through. Some of us have been molested. Some of us are going through divorce. Some of us have buried children. Some of us have lost jobs. Some of us have been victims of domestic violence. We go through so much, and we don't say anything about it. And we need this forum. We need this forum of open conversation, and to make sure that we're all doing okay. And as Black women, as women, it is our responsibility to make sure that the other woman is good. You know, so
there it is, right there. So there it is. Yes, it is our responsibility. But we're gonna go back. We're gonna go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back. I'm Tony Rochelle, and keep us in.